Good morning, all. This is Sheba. Now we are going to discuss about the Signals and Systems Unit 2 Analysis of Continuous Time Signals. In our previous sessions, we have discussed about classification of signals and systems and its basics. In this unit, we are going to discuss about various transformations like Fourier series, Fourier transform, and Laplace transform along with its properties. Here I have also given the corresponding textbook, references book, and also NPTEL lecture materials along with the notes PDF. Moving to the first topic, Fourier analysis. What is meant by this Fourier analysis? What are these application areas in terms of electronics field? They are applied in real-time applications like telecommunication, electronics, DSP-based applications, entertainment like music, audio, multimedia, accelerator control devices, imaging, image processing, industrial and research-oriented devices, medical field, speech analysis, etc. So as you can see here, these are all the major real-time and daily day-to-day life applications which deals with Fourier analysis. Continuous time signal, CT signal, is nothing but the signal varies with physical quantities like pressure, temperature, velocity with respect to time duration. As you can see here, the graphical pattern of various continuous time signals taken as x of t versus t along with its sampled quantized output. Moving to the frequency analysis of signals, Fourier series and Fourier transform are the two major classifications which are used for frequency pattern analysis of a signal. What is the basic idea behind this Fourier series and Fourier transform? Decomposition of signal in terms of sinusoidal or complex exponential components. With such decomposition of signal, it is said to be represented in the frequency domain. For the class of periodic signals such as decomposition, it is called as Fourier series. For the class of finite energy signals, that is aperiodic signals, the decomposition is said to be Fourier transform. Defining this Fourier series and Fourier transform in a clear way, Fourier series is a mathematical way to represent non-trigonometric periodic functions as an infinite sum of trigonometric functions, which is f of t is equal to a naught plus summation n is equal to 1 to infinity a n cos n omega t plus b n sin n omega t. A and b n are the coefficients whose values are given as follows, and a naught is another constant value. What is Fourier transform? It is a mathematical method to convert a function in the amplitude and time domain to the amplitude and frequency in the non-periodic functions. As you can see, the clear representation of Fourier series and Fourier transform here. Moving to the Dirichlet condition, one of the major condition in Fourier series and transform, it must take and satisfy three major criteria, that is f of t must be single valued everywhere and it must have finite number of discontinuities in one period with finite number of maxima and minima. The integral over one period must be less than infinity. These are all the conditions for the Dirichlet condition to occur to satisfy an efficient frequency analysis of a signal. Decompose in a periodic input signal into primitive periodic components takes place with synthesis and decomposition process. In synthesis process, in decomposition process, what happens? Decomposed process splits the entire signal into the parts, which can be very easily used for analysis. In synthesis part, it connects each and every part of the decomposed signal. It relates each and every part with each other. Fourier series for a continuous time periodic signal can be generally represented as y of t is equal to a cos of omega t plus phi. A is the amplitude, omega is the angular frequency, and theta is the phase in radians. As you can see the examples here with the sine, square, etc. waveforms. Moving to the power density, this is taken in basic of Parseval's relation, which we will be seeing in the upcoming sessions. P is equal to 1 by t integral of t modulus of x of t the whole square dt. And energy spectrum of a continuous time aperiodic signal is integral minus infinity to infinite modulus of x of t the whole square dt, which agrees the principle of conservation of energy in time and frequency domain. Fourier series for discrete time signals are similar to the continuous time signal. Here, the entire t is replaced by n samples, which we are choosing for converting the analog continuous time signal into discrete components. Therefore, x of n is equal to 1 by 2 pi integral of minus pi to pi modulus of x of omega into e power j omega n d omega. Here are some of the examples of this Fourier series representations. Moving to the harmonics part, what does this harmonics really mean? Harmonics is nothing but from an entire continuous time signal, you will be taking a specific component, frequency component for deep analysis. For example, you are choosing a specific frequency valuable part for your analysis, like f of t is equal to a naught in terms of a naught, a n, b n, which we have seen in the previous slide. The harmonics which we will be taking will be represented as two values in terms of omega naught, that is fundamental angular frequency, and omega n, that is nth harmonic of periodic function. And therefore, the amplitude and phase angles are represented as f of t is equal to c naught plus summation n is equal to 1 to infinity Cn cos of omega nt plus theta n, where Cn is the harmonic amplitude and theta n is the phase angle. Complex form of Fourier series are also used for complex exponential representations. Here C0, Cn and C minus n will be representing the complex form of Fourier series. By using this, we will be solving many problems. Moving to the waveform symmetry, it has several classifications like even function, that is f of t is equal to f of minus t, odd function f of t is equal to minus f of minus t, half wave symmetry, that is f of t is equal to f of t plus t and minus f of t plus t by 2, and also quarter wave symmetry with the even quarter wave and odd quarter wave symmetry, then hidden symmetry, which is classified into symmetry property and asymmetry periodic function. Moving to the properties of continuous time Fourier series, it has major properties like linearity, time shifting, time reversal, time scaling, multiplication, conjugate and conjugate symmetry, along with periodic convolution and Parseval's relation. This Parseval's relation plays a major role in the properties. Here, total average power is equal to sum of average power in all harmonic components, and energy in time domain is equal to the energy in frequency domain. Properties of discrete time Fourier series are also similar to the continuous time Fourier series. The only difference is, instead of t values, we will be substituting n number of samples. Fourier coefficient of symmetrical waveforms, as I have said, it's based on the calculations of even function, odd function, half wave, even quarter wave, odd quarter wave and hidden symmetry values, which you can clearly see from the examples given here. So based on this Fourier series representation, as you can see here, this Fourier series representation, important problems like to solve find the Fourier series coefficient values may be asked, and also Dirichlet condition is one of the major questions repeatedly asked, and along with the Parseval's relation. So you need to clearly know about the concepts of what is meant by Fourier series, what is Fourier transform, what are all the difference between these two, and why we need Fourier series in our real-time life, what is the real-life application of this Fourier series, how it is really applied in our communication systems field, electronics field, etc. So based on this real-time implementation only, you can easily come to know about the use and purpose of using this Fourier series representation. So this is about the content of presentation which we have discussed now. As I have said, everything you learn along with the real-time example, which will be very useful for your further learning too. This is about the presentation which we have discussed now. If you have any doubts in this, you can ask me and get the details. Thank you.